At the $3 million level in Rancho Mirage, you're not just buying a home, you're buying a lifestyle. Today, we're going to be looking at 3 distinct properties, a new construction community called Cotino, then we're going to be looking at an estate kind of property on Clancy Lane, and then an ultra modern view home in Mirada Estates. Each one of these homes represents a different expression of how you could live in Rancho Mirage for $3 million. My name's Tommy Jordan, your Palm Springs area realtor. The reason I'm making this video today is that I get a lot of buyers in this $3+ million price range, and it's almost overwhelming with how many options they have available to them. So what I like to focus on is not just the property, but the lifestyle. Are you looking to live here full time? Are you looking to live here as a snowbird? You're buying this as a second home. Are you looking for a home that's going to just be on a large lot, it's gated, it's private, more of a compound kind of feel, your own private resort, like a home I'm showing you today? Or maybe you're looking for more that country club lifestyle. You're looking for amenities like community pools or spas or pickleball courts, a high-end fitness center. Well, then maybe a community like Cotino I'm showing you today could be a good fit. Or maybe you don't care about all of that. You want incredible views of the city, an architecturally significant home that's ultra modern and just a showstopper to show all your friends and family. Well, I'm going to show you that as well today in Mirada Estates. So let's get right into this. The first home we're looking at is in Cotino. So this is Disney's newest story living community here in the desert. They broke ground last year. I actually sold a home in this community for around 3.4 a few months back. Actually, well, this sounds so ridiculous, but I gotta plug it. Okay, I'm a real estate agent. I'm the highest outside sales agent in Cotino. Whatever, there I said it. Okay, so I sell a lot of homes there. I love it. It's a great lifestyle you could get there. So this home's 3.1 million, 4 beds, 4 baths, 3,700 square feet. Okay, I gotta say this stuff because honestly, when I do YouTube, because I love just to provide helpful informational videos, and then people who value it, like yourself. Wink, wink. I don't know what that was, but you'd reach out to me to work with me. So when I'm like out in public, I'm not like giving business cards out. I really should, but that's just not my vibe. That's why I started YouTube. Okay. I love selling, but I don't like being that sleazy kind of salesperson there. Okay. So back to Cotino. Cotino is great because it's not far from downtown Rancho Mirage. I mean, I guess you'd consider that the river. You could see it right here. Gerald Ford, Bob Hope, right across from Sunnylands, the Annenberg estate. If you've ever been there, Cotino, they actually bought this land from the Annenberg estate, and it's right by Gelson. So you could see it's a large community. There's going to be 1,932 homes, and they're all new construction. And what's unique about this is Disney's actually managing the HOA. They're putting a lot of cool kind of programming for the guest, and they're making this a very lifestyle, new kind of community. It's not the typical kind of country club that we have here in the desert with the golf course. There's no golf course here. It's a 24-acre bay, and they're going to have a downtown little shopping town center that you're going to be able to go to with a golf cart. I got a little accent there. It's all gated, secure. So Cotino would be great for someone looking for a newer community and they're looking for a newer home. Price per square foot, it's going to be on the higher side. So say around $800 price per square foot. Like I said, my client bought a home for around $3.4, $3.5. By the time he's done putting in his pool, he's going to be like around $4 million. So Rancho Mirage overall, just a little side piece here, side bit. New construction's $800 to around $1,100 price per square foot. So it's very in line with Rancho Mirage. If you're coming elsewhere from another state like Florida, it might seem crazy, but this is what you get out here. They don't call it the playground of presidents for no reason. So this is if you're looking for a kind of country, a newer country club kind of feel with a lot of amenities, I recommend Cotino. Now, maybe you don't care for that. Maybe you want more of a compound kind of feel, or even an equestrian property if you love horses. Well, then we have to go to Clancy Lane Estates, okay? This home's 3 million, but it's 5 beds, 8 baths, 7,000 square feet. So you could see it's already a lot bigger for the money. And this home's on 46,000 square foot lot. So this is on over an acre. So you're getting double the lot and a lot larger of a home. But you'll see from the photos, it's stunning, right? But it's an older kind of feel, right? It's actually really ornate and pretty, this home, but there might be something like, look at this kitchen. I would assume a lot of buyers are going to have to redo a lot of this house. Some of the things like the crown molding, the pillars are part of the appeal to this home. But the main appeal to this home, I would say, is just one, it's large and the lot is massive. And that's what is to be expected. You know, this home here on Clancy Lane, you can see right here. I just want to show you, it's literally minutes from the river and El Paseo, all the shopping and dining. So it's great, but it feels like you're a million miles away. So Clancy Lane, what I love about it is, if you're not looking for a golf course, if you don't want all of the community amenities like Cotino has, and you're okay with an older home that maybe needs to be renovated, but the homes have a lot of character and it's just very private and large lots, then this might be something that you're looking for, because this home is $426 price per square foot. So almost half of what Cotino is, but it's because it's not a brand new home. I mean, if we look at the description of this home, we could see when it's built, and it was built in 1995, so some years back. And this home actually sold in 60 days. So for $3 million, this was priced very well. This is a recent sale. So if you're looking for estate living and you want more room to spread out, then I really highly recommend Clancy Lane. The last home we're looking at is in Mirada Estates. Now, this is going to be an ultra modern home. It's 5,000 square feet, 3 beds, 4 baths. And with Mirada Estates, right, it's right across from the Ritz-Carlton. You even get some privileges with the Ritz-Carlton Hotel for owning in Mirada Estates. This home's on 22,000 square feet, which is not bad for being on a hillside with the most incredible views. Like, I don't know if you could see this. I'll zoom in a little, but take a look. That right there basically sums up Mirada Estates. This is what people are looking for. You could see how ultra modern this is. Buyers who are buying here in Mirada Estates, this kind of buyer is very similar to someone who would even buy a home in Bighorn Golf Club in Palm Desert. Bighorn has a lot of very ultra modern homes like this. The difference between Bighorn and Mirada Estates is that Mirada Estates doesn't have a country club, a clubhouse, the golf course, all of that. People who are buying in Mirada Estates, they don't care for that. They're just looking for stunning views and privacy, and to have a home like this. Look at this, with a 3-car garage, and you just have views overlooking the entire Coachella Valley. And one thing that's great about Mirada Estates, I almost said Clancy Lane, is that if you're looking for a second home, it doesn't get better than Mirada Estates, because you could see Palm Springs International Airport right there. I mean, you're maybe 15, 20 minutes away at most. I would say probably 15 minutes away from Palm Springs International Airport. So if you're coming from Seattle, Washington, Portland, Oregon, our Canadians, we love you, in Vancouver, British Columbia, then Palm Springs Airport, as you know, is one of the best airports to fly into. It's very easy, it's quick, and you basically, the plane lands, you're to your car and you're at your home. So people like living in Rancho Mirage overall, and even Mirada Estates, because it's a great place for a second home. You're very close to the airport, versus, say, if you're out in a beautiful community like the Madison Club in La Quinta, you know, those homes are going to be a little higher. I would say 10 million plus. But Mirada Estates actually has had a home for 10 million plus. But, you know, if you're at the Madison or the Hideaway, that could be a 30, 40-minute drive. I would say maybe 40-minute drive to the airport. So you're getting convenience here at Mirada Estates, but it's not convenience with compromise, I would say. You go up Frank Sinatra and it's very just secure and quiet and just off the beaten path. Most people don't even know that this exists and that it's up Highway 111, which is one of the main arteries in the desert to get around. So what this video was about was showing you one price point at $3 million, but 3 different lifestyles. And I wanted to show you a breakdown of the 3 different homes we looked at. You could see the Cotino one at the top was 12,700 square foot lot. That's actually one of the smaller ones, comparing it to Clancy Lane or Mirada Estates. It's even half the size of Mirada Estates. But I would have to say that this home that I showed you was part of the Grand Collection at Cotino. There's 3 different collections. And, by the way, if you're looking to buy in Cotino and anywhere in the Valley, but especially Rancho Mirage, I'm helping buyers and sellers every day in this community. And the best way to say thank you to me for watching all this free content is to reach out to me down below. Don't be shy. I love helping people who watch my videos. Okay, that's why I do this. I'm not just a YouTuber, even though it looks all fancy and stuff with my microphone. I learned to do this over time. So if we look at Cotino right here, this is that resort style living at $836 price per square foot. Okay, you have choices for $3 million. If you want that new construction, you could do that in Disney. Say you want more of that gated private compound feel, you get that in Clancy Lane for $426 price per square foot, but there's going to be some renovation most likely you're going to need to do. Or say you want a home that has some of the best views in the Coachella Valley, up nestled in the hills with access to programs at the Ritz-Carlton, well, then you could do Mirada Estates, and you're looking at $601 price per square foot. This was a little newer home here. So same price point, $3 million, but 3 very different lifestyles. And that's really the beauty of Rancho Mirage and the beauty of having options. So I would love to help you. My contact information's below. And if you want to learn more about the desert, check out this playlist right here.